vlog and advice is kind of about motivation and what drives you to do things, but I kind of filmed it over the past like 3-4 days, and there's like different outfits and a whole bunch of different changes, so this isn't a very like concise vlog. This is a very like just put together a whole bunch of different clips, but the reason that I wanted to do a thing on motivation was because at one point I told your mom that I have no willpower. I have no motivation to get up and do things. And I really do. I just never was able to uncover where it was. And so in this vlog, you'll kind of understand how I discovered that. And it's not, you'll see what I'm saying. All right. So first we'll start with motivation. A force or influence that causes someone to do something. What motivates me? Where do I find my motivation? It's not here. It's not here. Where is it? Is that it? Is that where it's at? Okay, not exactly what I was looking for. There it is. I found it. I can't explain what drives me or motivates me without really understanding my purpose first. So purpose is defined as the reason why something is done or used, the aim or intention of something. But the definition I like is the aim or goal of a person, what a person is trying to do or become. Really, it's motivation without a purpose is just a moot cycle. It's pointless. If you don't have a purpose to your life, there's nothing to motivate. So why would you say, I need to be motivated? You don't need to be motivated. You need to figure out what it is you want to do with your life. You need to figure out what you want to do, who you want to be. So what is your purpose? Why do you exist? What do you want to do in this life? What do you want to be? I originally wanted to be Indiana Jones. I had a keen interest, and I still do, in Greek, Norse, Roman mythology, and my goal was to find the lost city of Atlantis. And I've moved on from that now. It's still in the back of my head, but that interest, my childhood interest in that, motivated me to go to college and major in art history, where I learned about Renaissance artists and ancient history and the Egyptians and Mesopotamians and the Akkadians. I learned about all of that, and that motivated me to get through most of my college. And later in my life, my mom, your grandmother, had a heart attack. Your great-grandfather, my grandpa, had Alzheimer's. And these things, and not to mention your great-grandmother died of cancer and your great-aunt died of cancer. These were all inception points in my life. They were pivotal moments that turned me, and those deaths of cancer, Alzheimer's, and then my mom having a heart attack but not dying, she's fine now. Those things all motivated me to become a healthier person. I used to weigh close to 250 pounds, and now I'm well under 200. That is because of those things. So really, you can have multiple purposes in your life, but you got to put them, again, in the level of importance. What level of importance do those purposes play? Eventually, my purpose in life was to have a family, have a wife, have children, have a house. You and your sister, you were the motivation for me to want that. I wanted to have a settled down life, a house, a wife, kids, a family of my own. You motivated me to get my credit better, to financially become stable, to work harder at my job, to fixing things around the house so that you have a nice place to live and sleep. You were the motivation. Family is my purpose. You are my purpose and my motivation all rolled into one. So my purpose is to be the best dad that I can possibly be for you. And then in order to make that purpose worthwhile, I have to motivate myself to show you new things in this world, to teach you how to read, to spend time with you, and to play with you. Not that I need motivation for those things, but you know, everybody gets tired sometimes, and everybody gets lazy sometimes, and all I need to do if I'm in one of those moods or depressed or whatever is to just remember my purpose, which is to make you be the best man that you can be. And in order to do that, I got to motivate myself to make you that person. So for you, my advice to you is you have to remember your purpose before you can get motivated. You can find it in exercise and humor and family and friends and things like that, but ultimately it has to be who you have to ask yourself, who are you? What do you want to be? What do you want to do with your life? And if you struggle with that, you know, you always have purpose, and you always have purpose in just being my son. Your purpose in my eyes is to be the best man you can be, whether it's through achievement, philanthropy, charity, caring, empathy, or even just doing the dishes. You have purpose in my life. And so you're never without purpose in my eyes. Now, when you get older and you don't care about me anymore and how you have purpose to me, you're going to care about how you have purpose to you. Through your eyes, you may forget your purpose, and therefore you might not be motivated to accomplish the proper steps towards your purposeful goal. Is that what I'm trying to say? So if you've lost your purpose, what I want you to do is this. Ask yourself this question. What do you wish you could be? Even if it's just for today, what do you wish you could be? Or what do you wish you could do? Even if it's just for today or at the end of this week. Then if you give that answer, then that is your purpose, even if it's just for today. Now drive yourself to it. So let's go over that again. What do you wish you could be? Okay, that's your purpose. Now motivate yourself to take the proper steps to make that wish come true today. You will always have purpose. But what level of importance is the purpose that you're thinking about today going to hold? And what steps do you need to take to make that purpose not just a dream, but an accomplishment? Motivate yourself to take one step at a time towards that dream, towards that purpose, even if it's just the dream or purpose for today. That's all I got. I love you, bud.